Welcome to our 4-minute movie. This is a home movie. It's a back garden movie. Zero budget because we just want to get this message out. So Marianne, what is the Moorside plan?
The plan is for new build at, we were originally told it was Sellafield, which was horrendous enough, but this plan is actually for new build at the village of Birkermet, and it would be 700 metres from the local school, and it's the biggest nuclear development in Europe.
So how does Moorside relate to Sellafield and to Drigg?
Right, well, Moorside is near Sellafield. It's about 600 hectares. It's in between Sellafield and the village of Birkermet. On the other side of Sellafield is the village of Seascale, and then just next to Seascale, just beyond Seascale, is the village of Drigg, and that's where the Sellafield puts its so-called low-level nuclear waste in shipping containers on the shifting sands of the west coast.
So who are the developers behind Moorside?
The developers have changed over the years, but now it seems to have settled on two developers. It's a partnership of Toshiba, who also owned Westinghouse, and it was called GDF Suez, now it's called Engie. And Toshiba and Westinghouse were responsible for the architecture and the reactors of Fukushima. So basically it's the same people responsible for Fukushima that are being, I wouldn't say invited, but that's what they say. They say they've been invited by Cumbria. Well, I never invited them. 10,000 people that signed the petition never invited them. And I suspect the only people that invited them were a very few people on the Copeland Council. So
how do we get a say in all this then?
But we're kind of being led up the garden path on this with the new laws that have come in. The government's made nuclear power a nationally significant infrastructure project, which means that there will be no public inquiry. It doesn't go before local planning committees. All there is a consultation in which people go along to these set pieces of the developer, and they ask questions, and all their concerns are pushed aside. And the developer hasn't even set out a health impact assessment or an environmental impact assessment. It's just saying this is what we're going to do, and come along and help us shape our plans. Well, we don't want to shape the plans, we want to say no, that's the only shape that we want.
Okay then, so what do we do?
Join Radiation Free Lakeland. You can join us on Facebook and find out what's going on there. You can sign a petition. If you just search Stop Moorside, there's lots of different information there online. Really to stand up, make a fuss, write, phone, resist, oppose in as many different ways as possible.
More in-depth movies to follow.